Hey everybody, welcome back to another Diecast review. Today, we are taking a look at not one, not two, but three diecasts that are new to the channel, and it's going to be kind of a beauty. This is what I would consider one of the grails of the NASCAR diecast world, and this is Kyle Busch's 2010 Bristol sweep set. So, obviously, we early on in this channel's history, we did the 2017 sweep set. It was brand new at that time. Now, we finally acquired the 2010 sweep set. So, we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. This thing can be anywhere from like $700 to $1,000. It's a crazy hard set to find. And so it's a good chance for me to show this one off because it's a very, very unique set. Very cool for some of the stories behind it. But let's go ahead and start with our box art. We do have the same looking box as before, Kyle Busch sweep set, raced version. You can see the double mint car, the truck there, and there's him bowing during the Xfinity race. Actually, up in the top corner, you can see there's the Xfinity car during the burnout. Kyle Busch in victory lane from the Cup race, and there he is from the truck race. So, kind of tried to make sure they had all the pieces. Here you can see there is the Cup race victory lane. There's the Cup race, just all Cup race related. Then you go to the side, this is all Xfinity race related, or actually nationwide at the time. And then you go to the back, and this is all Truck Series race pictures. And then you go to the other side, and this is where you have the production number 1 of 1818 for the Kyle Busch sweep set. All right, and nothing on the back, plain black. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday? No, Thursday night. There we go. I finally figured it out. The Thursday night race. The Thursday night race is actually kind of an interesting one. I got to pull this up here if I can grab it. There we go. So all of them come in the box. You can see this is the I think it's called Checkered Flag Sports, but it was a different type of truck box. This was something that I showed off a while back on the channel. We showed off some of the trucks, but this is how they show up. There is a Casey Kane car that also is made by this same manufacturer from 2010, but it came in a box like this, and then it would fold open like that. So the Casey Kane car I have is the camo one from the Coke 600. This one is were the only ones making trucks that season, and so this is for the truck box for the the sweep set. So let's go ahead and dive right in and take a look at that truck. Oop, straighten that out. That's not quite straight. There we go. So down the side, first thing you notice, look at the nice wheel marks. We got some nice wheel marks there. We got our number 18 Camping World Truck Series. We got NASCAR Race View, Toyota. We got XM there. You can see the Goodyear Wranglers are a little beat up, not bad. A little build up there on that left front corner as well. Got NASCAR.com Race View. We got Tundra. Up here we got our number 18. We got Rowdy Busch there on the name rail. We go around to the back. Here's where you can see Mrs. Green was voted America's favorite M&M. And then we've got Win My Tundra. That was from Winkley, what is that, Winkley Less Tundra? Winkley Less? I don't know what his name is. We got the Toyota trucks there. They didn't do the name on the windshield or the back window yet. Here on the right side, you can see a lot more dirt over there too. You can see Toyota. We got the number 18 again. We go back around. There's to the side there. You can see a little buildup on the right front, but otherwise pretty clean. Here you see the chrome grill and then a little bit of buildup down there on the side. Now the chrome grill you might not think is very clean. Watch this. I'm going to do a quick little cleaning of it. Literally just exhale on it, put a little of the, like you would do to your phone screen. I just did that twice, and take a look at what the grill looks like now. Not perfect, but it's better. But then we got NASCAR Race View. Let's go ahead and pop this open, because guess what, guys? This was the old truck, which meant it had an opening hood. I want these trucks to come back. I actually thought CFS had the better trucks of that era. But anyway, you can see we got our TRD engine in there. Scary to say, it might have the same engine quality as our current Cup cars. Ooh. But yeah, you got the bright red TRD valve covers, and then you can see the radiator up front. And overall, just neat to have the posable wheels and the opening hood on these trucks. But yeah, overall, there you can see the bottom. DIN number is 402. By the way, just the set matches, they're all DIN 402. So yeah, that is the Bristol truck win from that sweep set. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to our next car. This is probably my favorite car of the bunch. I think it just looks the best for multiple reasons. And this is the Xfinity car. Here you can see we've got the number on the door just really big, just a very tall number 18. You got the little mark there for the jack. We got a Z-line design, Office Max. We got Kyle Busch there again. A little bit of stuff around the wheel wells from the burnout. Go around to the nose. This is where it actually gets pretty good. I love the body style from this Camry. You can see the the buildup on the nose, a little bit of tape there on the grill, but overall I've always just been a big fan of the Camry front end from the Gen 4 car. Unfortunately, they only ran it in Cup for 1 year, so the only option to get was Xfinity cars. As we move around to the right side, though, right side tires are all rubbed up. You can actually see a decent amount of scrapes here from the wall. All down the side. You can see that big number 18, nice scrapes right down the side of it. Got Z-line design again, and the Goodyear lettering rubbed off here on the back. So yeah, good right side. I don't want to say damage, but yeah, it's good right side damage. Looks really cool. As you get to the back, we got Z-line again, Office Max, but it does get pretty clean. You'll notice there's no deck lid. It does have opposable wheels, but it is a plastic chassis underneath, which honestly is just like what we have today, so not as big a deal. But I don't know. I thought this car would be metal chassis. I'm kind of disappointed it wasn't. I think it would have been really cool. But there you can see the engine detail, same thing as before. The bright red TRD valve covers, the radiator. But the engine detail is pretty much what we have. Maybe not today, but 2017. Gold Series and stuff, or not Gold Series, sorry, ARC Series. But then you got Z-line there on the hood, and you can just see that overall. But yeah, this one, I just really like the way that it sits. I've always liked this body style Camry, and so one of the only other cars I'm really liking to get someday is the Pizza Ranch car from Kyle Busch. But yeah, that was the second win on the weekend, and now we go to our third one. So this one has a pin with it. This is what the pin looks like. We got the Bristol Sweep Set, August of 2010, and that goes with all three. And then I have this pin. This is for specifically that race, and I added that to the set as well, August 21st, 2010, and it was the 100th race at Bristol Motor Speedway. And this one also has a plastic chassis, so I have a little disappointment to it, but still a really cool car. You can see we've got our number 18. We got doublemint. We got that silver metallic with the flames coming through, looking really sharp. You can see the cameras up here on the roof, along with the rubber buildup. Roof flaps do pop open, so it does have that option. It's honestly just like today's ARC, plastic chassis, roof flaps and hood, but no trunk. You can see on the hood a little bit of buildup there. We got doublemint there. On the nose, same thing. Decent amount of buildup, but it's not like too much. We got the diamond plate splitter, which I think looks pretty cool. Once you get to the right side, you'll see a little bit of scrapes on the right front. Looks like you may have gotten some tire marks there because it's a little darker than like a wall scrape. Got some buildup there down the right side. There's our exhaust pipes there. Then we, of course, have our right rear tire, which actually looks pretty good. Doesn't look like it got scraped up too bad. And then another tire mark right there on the right rear corner. So it is 2010, so they did add the spoiler. They didn't have the wing at this time of year. So yeah, that's what this one looks like. As I said, it comes in all three of them have like the plastic chassis. Not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed. I thought they were gonna all have the metal chassis, or at least these two were, and the trucks were gonna be normal to the rest of the trucks. So yeah, a little disappointed on that element of it because I didn't know that, but the set is still very, very cool. A lot of race damage is the biggest thing I noticed. There was, none of the cars were super clean. That's the left side looks pretty good, but the right side was always, super gunked up. So I love the way that turned out on there. And then of course the truck was the same way. The left side of the truck had a lot of markings on it as well. So I don't know, just something about the way that those all kind of came together. I think they looked really good. So my favorite is the Xfinity car, then the Cup car, then the truck. But it is probably the better of the two sets due to that. But I mean, you could turn around and easily say that the 2017 set's better because it has a metal car instead of a plastic car. So it probably comes down to what era of NASCAR you enjoyed the most. But overall, I do think this one is one of the better sets and one of the more cool sets out there. So one of these days we'll do a Sunday special with all the different sets that are out there. But other than that, that'll pretty much wrap up this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Thank you all for watching. This has been Race Craze, and we'll see you in the next one.